You really thought kindness would change the world, didn't you? You stepped into this world with a heart so pure, believing that love, compassion, and generosity could mend the cracks in the cold, harsh reality around you. Every act of kindness you offered felt like a seed planted in barren soil. You believed that with enough patience, care, and faith, those seeds would grow, transforming wastelands into flourishing gardens. But here you stand now, staring at the emptiness, wondering why nothing bloomed. Your hands are tired from giving. Your heart aches from being ignored, misunderstood, and worst of all, used. And now you ask yourself, was it all for nothing? Let me tell you a truth, one that you've probably felt deep inside but never wanted to face. Kindness doesn't always change the world. Sometimes it shatters you instead. Why? Because the world doesn't see kindness the way you do. Where you see beauty, they see an opportunity. Where you offer trust, they see a door left ajar, inviting them to take without asking. They tell us that kindness is a virtue, that good things come to those who give, that the universe keeps score, and one day all your good deeds will be returned to you tenfold. But have you ever stopped to wonder, who writes these rules? Because the people you meet, the ones you pour your soul into, they're not playing by the same rules. They don't see your kindness as a light in the darkness. They see it as a free pass, free to take, free to hurt, free to walk away without looking back. And when they're done, you're left there, holding the shattered pieces of your trust, questioning not just them, but yourself. Was I too naive? Too weak? Too foolish? Let me stop you right there. Your kindness was never the problem. They were. Think about it. Every betrayal starts with trust. Every wound is inflicted by someone you believed wouldn't hurt you. The pain doesn't come from the act itself. It comes from the disbelief. You replay their words, their promises, their smiles in your head, trying to find the moment when it all went wrong. But it didn't go wrong. It was never right. Some people are drawn to light not because they appreciate its warmth, but because they see it as something they can extinguish. They're the ones who smile in your face while sharpening their knives. The ones who take your kindness and twist it into a weapon, using it against you. And the worst part? You let them. Now you stand here, broken and confused. You've been betrayed not once, not twice, but enough times to make you wonder if kindness is even worth it. You're angry at them, at the world, and most of all, at yourself. You think, why didn't I see it coming? Why didn't I protect myself? But how could you? You were too busy giving, too busy hoping, too busy believing that everyone had the same heart as you. They didn't. Here's the thing, betrayal doesn't just happen. It's a pattern, and patterns leave clues. The problem is we're often too blind to see them, or too hopeful to acknowledge them. Did you notice how they only called when they needed something? How their words never matched their actions? How they always found a way to make you feel guilty for saying no? Those weren't coincidences. Those were red flags. But here's the good news. Now you know what to look for. Now you can see the patterns. And with that knowledge comes power. The power to protect yourself, to set boundaries, and to say no without guilt. This is where your story changes. This is where you stop being the victim and start becoming the hero of your own life. Because kindness isn't about letting people walk all over you. It's about knowing your worth and refusing to let anyone devalue it. It's about giving, not because you're expected to, but because you choose to. You see, real kindness comes with strength. Strength to say no. Strength to walk away. Strength to stand tall even when the world tries to bring you down. This journey won't be easy. You'll have to unlearn the lies you've been told about kindness and relearn what it truly means. You'll have to let go of the people who've hurt you, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. And most importantly, you'll have to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for trusting the wrong people, for giving too much, for not seeing the signs,
because now you know better. And when you know better, you do better. From this moment on, you are no longer the person who gives without limits. You are someone who values their kindness and shares it wisely. Someone who knows that not everyone deserves a seat at their table. You are stronger now, wiser, and though the scars remain, they are a testament to your resilience.
One day, you'll look back on this pain and realize it was a gift, a harsh, unforgiving gift, but a gift nonetheless, because it taught you the most valuable lesson of all. Your kindness is a treasure, and treasures aren't meant to be thrown to the ungrateful. They're meant to be cherished, protected, and shared with those who truly value them. So go ahead, be kind, but be strong, be wise, be unstoppable. The world may not deserve your light, but that doesn't mean you should stop shining. Kindness is not a weakness. It is a choice. A deliberate, often painful choice to rise above the hurt, to offer light in a world cloaked in shadows. But now you understand. Kindness without discernment can leave you exposed. It's time to redefine what kindness means to you. It isn't about giving until there's nothing left. It's about sharing your light while protecting your flame. Let me ask you, what good is a lantern if its glass is shattered? What good is your compassion if it leaves you broken? You don't have to save everyone. Some people don't want saving. Some don't even want help. They want control. They want what you can give without giving anything in return. But you're no longer that person, are you? The one who gives endlessly without questioning. The one who sacrifices their own needs just to make others happy. Now, you choose where your kindness flows. And with every choice, you grow stronger. Here's something the world rarely tells you. Boundaries are a form of kindness, too. Not just to yourself, but to others. Think about it. When you set boundaries, you teach people how to treat you. You show them that kindness isn't about exploitation. It's about mutual respect. It's not easy, though, is it? Setting boundaries feels foreign, even selfish at first. But selfishness is not the enemy. Selflessness, when taken too far, is. Imagine a cup. If you pour out all your water for others, what's left for you? And when your cup is empty, how can you help anyone at all? Filling your own cup first isn't selfish. It's necessary. Because only when you're whole can you truly give. Only when you're strong can you lift others. So start saying no without guilt. Start valuing your time, your energy, your peace. The right people will understand. The wrong ones will reveal themselves. And good riddance. The scars of betrayal run deep, don't they? They make you question everything. Your choices, your worth, even your purpose. But here's the truth about scars. They're not signs of weakness. They're proof of survival. Each one tells a story of pain endured, lessons learned, and strength gained. Take a moment to reflect on your scars, not with shame, but with pride. Because every scar is a reminder that you've faced battles others couldn't even imagine. And you've come out the other side stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending the pain never existed. It means accepting the pain, learning from it, and using it as fuel to grow. You might wonder, if kindness isn't always rewarded, why bother? The answer is simple, because it's not about the reward. It's about the person you become in the process. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, shapes you. It builds your character, strengthens your resolve, and connects you to something greater than yourself. But here's the catch. Not all kindness is meant for others. Sometimes, the greatest kindness you can offer is to yourself. What would happen if you turned that compassion inward, if you stopped trying to fix others and started nurturing your own dreams, your own goals, your own happiness? When you do that, you don't just survive, you thrive. And in thriving, you inspire others to do the same. Letting go is one of life's hardest lessons, isn't it? Letting go of the people who hurt you, the dreams that didn't come true, the person you used to be. But holding on doesn't heal you. It chains you to the past, to the pain, to the people who don't deserve space in your heart. So let go, not for them, but for you. Let go of the resentment. It only poisons your soul. Let go of the need for closure. Some doors are better left closed. Let go of the idea that you need others to complete you. You are already whole. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward. It's about taking the pain, the betrayal, the disappointment, and turning it into something powerful. Think about a tree in a storm. The wind bends it, the rain batters it, but it doesn't break. And when the storm passes, the tree stands taller, its roots deeper, its branches stronger. You are that tree. Life's storms may bend you, but they will never break you. And when the storm is over, you will rise, not as the person you were, but as the person you were always meant to be.
One day, they'll tell stories about you, the ones who doubted you, betrayed you, underestimated you. They'll speak your name with a mixture of awe and regret. They'll wonder how you rose above it all, how you turned your pain into power, your scars into strength. But their regret won't matter, because you won't be living for their approval. You'll be living for yourself, for your dreams, for the people who truly matter. And in doing so, you'll leave a legacy, not of bitterness, but of resilience. Not of anger, but of strength. Not of regret, but of triumph.